What's cracking with you people? This is Divas Wolf and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Dead Space. In the last one, we eliminated the source of the poisonous gases of the the poisonous gases. What am I saying my bad for? That's exactly what we did. We eliminated the source of the poisonous gas in both the west grow chamber and the east grow chamber. And this one, we're going to hopefully activate the air recycle system, go into food storage, and deal with the origin of the poisonous gas.
Flushing all air vents. Restoring nitrogen and oxygen levels. Food storage lockdown lifted.
Oh my. And remember that terraforming bacteria that we've been seeing all over the place and they've been talking about? Apparently whatever is in the food storage is the source of the terraforming bacteria. What is this? An audio log. Let's take a listen.
Hydroponics log, this is Dr. Cross. It's hard for me to believe what I'm seeing here. This is crazy. Absolutely crazy. I'm going to the mining deck. I hear that the survivors are gathering. Jacob, I'll wait for you there.
And there we go. Apparently Elizabeth is going to wait for Jacob in the mining deck. Oh.
Unknown antigen injected into the filtration system.
Damn it. The poison wasn't strong enough. It's still alive. Get in there and kill it before it contaminates the entire ship.
Oh, you heard the lady. We killed a portion of it, but we didn't kill it directly. Let's go in and kill the Leviathan.
Entering zero gravity.
Wow. Yeah, that's right, folks. We are fighting a gigantic booty hole. That's what it is. I'm not kidding. Jokes have been made about this thing relentlessly. That it looks like a gigantic butt. And I have to admit, that's what it looks like. I don't care what anybody says. What we gotta do is we gotta shoot off the tentacles. And if I'm remembering correctly, this is the thing that actually has been grabbing at us the entire time in those little long corridors and has been killing us. Well, killing me, I should say. Repeatedly. That's one down. Any more ammunition I can grab onto? Now once you kill a portion of the tentacles, what they will do is that in any free space, it will form again. It will move to, and you just gotta shoot it off again. Now here's what you want to do. This thing's gonna open up, and there's the weak point. You want to grab. If I can do it. Well, I say you want to grab it, but since since my kinesis isn't long enough, what you want to do is you want to grab that and throw it back in. It helps to be close to it because otherwise you're going to have a hard time. Now, one thing to note about this is that the brutes also... Did I die? Is that the brutes also shoot out these things. They do. Hey, the camera does that. Now you can shoot at it. I just recommend Okay. I think I'm just gonna shoot at the thing because while I want to save my ammo, this is just not worth it. Okay, seriously? 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 Okay, yeah, I'm out of health, so I'm just gonna shoot this thing. Okay, I think... I get into phase 2. I think we're probably going to be in trouble because now I don't think I have any more ammo left. Yep. Oh no, I still got some. I still got some. How much I got? I still got some. Okay. Now in phase 2, this thing will try to shoot stuff at you, regardless of whether or not you blow up the tendrils or not. Probably gonna die here. Will not deny that. I probably had it coming too because I wasted a lot of ammo. And that should, by all accounts, have killed me. No, we don't get a health bar on this thing. Just gonna shoot at it a little bit more. Okay, yep, now I think I'm officially out of ammo. We're going to have to do this the hard way. Because I have no idea. Oh, there's more. Run, run. Keep running because, as you can see, not really doing the best here. Yep, dead, definitely dead. Okay. Admittedly, that could have gone a lot better. How about we do this one more time with more feeling?
Entering zero gravity.
Now, since I have no idea exactly how far along we were, now the way you tell which way these things are going to move is that they kind of curve to the one direction, and what you want to do is you want to keep in mind of which way that curve is, because like I said, right there, that thing is going to be curving towards us. Too close, way too close, way too close. Let's get this health pack here. Okay. Okay. So yeah, just remember that you're in a zero-G environment, and just make use of that. And you should be fine. Don't do what I did, which is really you run around and panic. Because I will admit I was not playing to the best of my abilities at the time. This way, and that should do it. I don't think you get invincibility frames in the air. I think you get one down, I think. No, it doesn't give you any extra ammo. Probably gonna come up there. It's probably gonna tackle that one next. There you go. So let's say if it lands on your left, it's gonna sweep right. If it lands on your right, it's gonna sweep left. That's one way to remember it. Now what I recommend doing is try to get somewhere where you can grab a number of the explosive barrels, because that way you can you'll be somewhere to where you can grab a secondary source of ammo and still be good. Don't know why my health is over there, but fixed it. I'm gonna shoot some more. I'm gonna grab this. And just try to get as many of those things as you can. You know, and don't be afraid to save your shots. That was something else I was messing up on, because usually I'm doing this and I have a little bit more leeway with the kinesis. Just because I usually upgrade to kinesis, since it's like, it's literally 3 upgrades, and you can, and if you want to, you can max it out on like your first go to a You're gonna land probably on my left. That's what I thought. Here, back up a bit. Okay. The other thing you know is that if you grab onto these meteorite things and hold them out in front of you, you should be able to protect yourself. Because they'll just collide against each other and blow up and not do any damage to you. Which is something that I should have made better use of. Ooh, a large medkit. Wait for it. And also because the explosive packs are more solid than whatever it is shooting out at you, you can just kind of fire it off and it should be fine. But yeah, because my kinesis is so minuscule, it's recommended that you just kind of pick up one of these things, because it always finds an odd number of them at you. Just pick it up and throw it back. Take your time. Don't do what I did. And just remember that you have health packs. The thing will show its mouth, and you get some damage in on it. At this point, I don't recommend wasting ammo on the tentacles. Especially once you get the hang of, you know, once you get the hang of just jumping over them. So, I'm either out of explosive barrels, or I'm just not doing my thing. So you can't get hit in midair. I just was doing a good job of dodging it. No invincibility frames for you. Okay, and we killed it. Take that, you prolapse butthole. Literally.
Isaac, you did it. Hammond, do you read? Oxygen levels are returning to normal. Damn it! He's gone again. No sign of his rig anywhere. It's up to us now. I've got a plan to get off this ship. I've located an SOS beacon on the mining deck. If you can get down there and activate it, we might be able to send a distress call. Oh God. I don't know how much longer that door will hold.
Alright, where are we? Oh, right by the door. But first, since we are technically in a boss arena, they threw out a good number of supply pickups. I recommend you get as many as you can from these from this arena. I was gonna say these arenas, but honestly I don't think you get that many boss-esque arenas in the game. I think the most in terms of boss fights you get are the brutes. I think. Unless I'm misremembering, which is entirely possible. Yeah, that's just not pretty. I mean, it makes sense. Everything looked like crap, so it makes sense that a butt would be responsible for the crap environment. Pun intended. But that's just not nice.
Zero gravity.
And there's the antigen we made. So with that thing dead, we've officially stopped the source of the infection, of the growth. I mean, just look at that. But given the fact that it's still pulsating, I don't think it's registered it yet, so it's possible that it could just reform into another center later on. But for now, we can assume that we don't have to worry about it. Now, did we get anything worth selling from that boss fight? Some contact energy and a line rack. Let's go ahead and sell those off. See what our inventory is actually looking like. One large med kit. We're not going to be able to get any other med kits, I don't think. And I think our pulse energy is... plasma energy is pretty low. We can get one small med kit, but I think we should be fine. Let's go ahead and just get one of these. Two of these, actually. And call it... And I think we're going to call it here. I mean... we actually had a pretty decent go-round this time. I rattled off about movies and something else. I don't really remember. Hey, what are you going to do? Memory ain't what it used to be. I say that I'm not really that old. Like I'm barely into my 20s. I'm barely into them. But at this point, you know, you just kind of deal with it. And I do wonder what happened to Hammond, though. He was here and then he's not. I mean, I'm sure he probably was getting somewhere where there's better air, but still, is like, Hammond's been the one that's been keeping up with us for the most part, and then Kendra shows up again, and suddenly Hammond doesn't keep up with us anymore. Which is weird, because Hammond was the guy who was really pushing to make sure we got everything fixed. Maybe he's just really catching his breath, or he's being really quiet. You know, he could be somewhere where you can't talk. They might get to him. Who knows? I don't. All I know is... there's always Pang. At any rate, in the next one, we are going to head off to our next destination. The mining deck. The place where Elizabeth Ross said she was going to wait for Jacob Temple. And the place where Jacob Temple said he was going to go to look for Elizabeth Ross. We're going to head there in search of an SOS beacon. And hopefully use it to contact help. Who knows? At any rate, I've been Adivas Wolf, and I'll catch you later.